Most people don't really think about backup software until something really goes wrong. A hard drive fails, a laptop stops working, or a file you assumed was safe suddenly disappears. And in that moment, you realize something important. Not all backup tools are built the same way. Two of the most commonly compared options, Backblaze and IDrive, they both solve the same core problem, protecting your data. But the way they do it is very different in scope and flexibility. So let's break it down clearly. Backblaze is built around a single device backup approach. It focuses mainly on continuously backing up one computer in the background. Once installed, it automatically runs and uploads files without much input from the user. So if your setup is simple, one main device that you want constantly backed up, it covers that use case. It runs quietly, doesn't require much maintenance, and handles ongoing backups without needing configuration changes. But the structure is quite fixed. It is centered around that one primary computer. So when you start expanding your setup, multiple laptops, external drives, or phones, the system doesn't scale in the same way. Each additional device becomes its own separate setup, rather than part of one unified system. That's an important distinction when comparing long-term use cases. iDrive takes a broader approach from the start. Instead of focusing on a single device, it allows you to back up multiple devices under one account. That includes desktops, laptops, mobile devices, and external storage. So instead of thinking about one computer being protected, it's more about your entire digital environment being covered in one place. This becomes especially relevant if you're managing multiple devices or working across different systems. Everything can be organized under one account rather than spread across separate backup setups. Just a quick one, if you're comparing options and want my personal go-to backup setup, I've left a link in the description below where you can get up to 25% off your first year. Now let's continue. Another key difference is file recovery and version history. Both platforms allow you to restore lost data if something is deleted or damaged. This means you can access previous versions of files over time, not just recover deleted ones. So if a file is overwritten, edited incorrectly, or changed by mistake, you can roll it back to an earlier state. That adds another layer of control that becomes useful in real-world situations where mistakes are more common than full system failure. Backblaze also includes file restoration features, but its structure is more focused on a full device recovery, rather than a detailed version management across different points in time. So the system is more straightforward, but it offers less flexibility when you want to fine-tune exactly what you want to restore. It works best when the goal is simply recovering an entire machine, rather than managing different file states over time. Where the difference becomes more noticeable is in long-term usage. Backblaze is typically used in setups where someone just wants a single computer backed up. iDrive is used in situations where users want to manage multiple devices, different file types, and have even more control over backups and recovery across their setup. So the scale of usage is quite different by design. Neither tool is trying to solve every possible backup scenario. They are built with different priorities. One is designed around a single device structure. The other is designed to handle broader multi-device environments with more control and flexibility. So the decision comes down to your actual setup. In my opinion, Backblaze is pretty rigid. It only offers basic features and is only built for one use case, single device backups. But if you want something that can cover multiple devices, includes version history, and gives you more flexibility in how your data is managed and restored, iDrive becomes the stronger option. In most real-world scenarios, where users are thinking beyond a single device, iDrive tends to be the more complete long-term solution. It's not just about backing up files, it's about having a system that can scale with how many devices and types of data you're managing. There's a link in the description below for iDrive where you can get up to 25% off your first year. Hope this helped and have a great day.